Hey guys, I'm MegaGWolf and welcome back to the Sonic Hack Showcase. Today I'll be showing you a very impressive hack sent to me called Sonic Brother Trouble. The version I'm showing you is the beta after the current public release sent to me by Marky Jester, the creator of the hack, with many improvements to the game including a save or load feature. I'm going to be playing as Sonic this time around, and as you can plainly see there is a huge difference already, a very Super Mario World style overworld, that you get to pick your level with the 3 acts and the crossed out boss. You can only access the boss area when you've cleared all 3 acts, which makes sense. Now as soon as you start the first level you're going to notice so many differences compared to the original Sonic, your mind just may explode. But for those of you who haven't blown up, let's try and list some of the differences we can see already. The most obvious change are the visuals. The graphics have been vastly improved and there's a lot of attention to detail when it comes to terrain and the badniks. Having said that though, I do destroy the badniks rather fast before I even get a chance to look at them, but that's besides the point. The terrain is very lush, all the highlights have been put in the right place to give it a lot of life and vibrancy, which complement the very nicely thought out level design which give you multiple paths to go up or down all over the place to get to your destination, that one signpost to the right. Now another big difference you may notice is the music playing. I don't know if you've heard it over me talking at all, but it's actually very good. This level's music in particular is rather good because it's a remix of the Emerald Hill Zone from Sonic 2. With added extras in it to make it feel fresh, it still has some of the memories we have of the original theme. Another good remix of the Emerald Hill Zone is on the overworld. It is rather nice, but I doubt I'll let it play much, so let's go on to Act 2. Graphics and sound aren't the only things that have been changed in this hack. We also have a new moveset, including the spin dash, of course. We can't be a classic Sonic game without the good old spin dash. But we also have a rather Megamix style homing attack that is able to lock onto most enemies and be able to take them out with quick, precise accuracy. Though occasionally I will overuse it and shoot off into the distance and probably run into a spike or something, so it's not that useful to spam it, but it is highly useful to get in the odd enemy that's just flying away from you. Of course, as seen just a moment ago, I was rather careless with my homing attack. Now of course the spin dash and the homing attack allow for a very fast flow throughout the levels, being able to play the levels quite quickly and okay. Well, yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, the homing attack, damn it. The homing attack and spin dash does allow quite a fast flow throughout the levels, and the levels have been designed to be able to get you from point A to point B quite quickly if you do it right. Unlike me, who seems to mess up a lot, but I try. So, let's have a look what Act 3 has in store for us. Now, I'm going to try and go through this level rather quickly because though I've been taking my time and collecting a lot of the stuff and showing you the level design, music, and graphics, and the moves, we can actually get through this level in particular quite fast because we have high speed from doing the homing attack and the spin dash, and now we have invincibility. We can actually get through the level quite quickly. It's a quite nicely designed level actually, because some levels may require you to have some more precise jumping and for you to think about what moves you need to use where, but in this case in particular I am literally just dashing my way through the level. Now some of you may say that that is actually bad level design where you can literally dash from one end to the other, but at the same time that invincibility box is rather out of the way, and if you don't bother getting it there is quite a bit of precision jumping to be done in that section. Especially for new people playing the hack that don't know how to use the moves to their fullest, would probably run out of invincibility time before they reach the spikes. Now, I know what you're asking. What has he done to the boss fights? Well, that's a very interesting story. So interesting, I'm not going to show you yet. Why, you ask? Because we haven't shown you the second character yet, Manic the Hedgehog. Who's Manic? Well, for those of you who don't know, Manic is actually Sonic's brother. Manic is from a series called Sonic Underground. In Sonic Underground, Sonic, Manic and their sister, which I can't remember the name of currently, all play instruments. Manic plays the drums, and that has been incorporated in this game. Pressing the A button with Manic allows him to throw his drumstick in a kind of boomerang fashion to get either boxes or enemies. Pressing B allows you to instantly dash from a single spot forward. It's actually very handy to get a quick boost of speed, but in some cases it's not exactly as good as actually doing a spin dash. Sadly, Manic does lack the homing attack, but doesn't really need it with that drumstick in my own opinion. But also Manic doesn't have the super peel out, which is what Sonic also has, which I forgot to mention purely because I hardly ever use it. In a video I have seen that the creator made of a version past this, I do also remember seeing Manic being able to use both of his drumsticks like a pick and climb walls with them, much like Knuckles. Sadly, this isn't available in the version of the hack I received, but I do encourage you to go to his YouTube page and check it out yourself. Now, stages don't really change much level-wise, they only change slightly due to the moveset, so let's finally have a look to see what Emerald Island boss is. Please note that the bosses in this hack have been made quite a bit harder than any original bosses you may have fought, so I'm going to suck quite badly. As you can see, it's already mad and I've lost loads of rings, and what the hell is going on? What Robotnik does in this phase at the moment is mainly pick up these balls from either the right side or the left side, gathers them up, spins them around, follows you and tries to drop them on top of you. When he's coming to receive his balls, you have to jump at him to damage him. It's the only real time you can. When the music speeds up, he goes into pissy boss mode and decides to do this every time he drops the ball. And he decides to drop too many balls, in my own opinion. And as soon as he stops to go down to the lower path, that's another time for you to be able to hit him in this phase. I don't know how many hits you actually have to get on him, but thankfully it isn't extremely long. It's just, I think I have to wait one more cycle of this. Yep. Oh great. Robotnik! Ah! This guy, he is tough. And I already, again, if you want to see the next boss of the next zone, go to his YouTube page. It's actually very interesting to see what comes up next. Who wants some foreshadowing? Because we love foreshadowing of what's going to come. After I did all this, you actually are able to wander around the second level slightly. No music for the overworld, and this is what you'll see in the video. You'll be able to see Manic being able to play through the whole of the first stage and fight the boss, but sadly, because this is a unfinished version of the hack, this level actually ends about 1/3 of the way, and then there's just a flat line to the goal, and then there isn't anything else in the other levels. So this is like a small teaser to show you what is to come, and this has been Sonic Brother Trouble. A very, very good hack that I'm highly anticipating, and I'm looking forward to the next version of it available to see what extras and others he has put in. I'm MegaGWolf, thank you for watching, and I'll see you around. Bye!